Hey everyone, I'm Jawsome Sauce. Hey everyone, I'm Jawsome Sauce. I said, hey everyone, I'm Jawsome Sauce. Where the heck did he go? Hey, are you there? What the heck happened? Where is he?
And I'm Tyler Salt.
What?
Hey,
Where'd you come from?
I was down the way.
Oh, man. Wow. This will be fun.
Yeah, we're going to
Right.
record a couple episodes while I'm in town.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so today we're doing Back to the Future.
Back to the Future for the NES.
Yeah. Notoriously bad game,
Yeah.
but we're going to have fun.
This was recommended to us by a mutual friend of ours, Dapper
right.
Wormman.
Thanks, Dapper.
Thank you, Dapper,
Yeah.
For making me play this pile of
Yeah,
garbage.
thanks for playing this time.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm looking at you.
I know,
and
not just
Discord.
into space. Yeah,
right.
no, very odd.
So we're in my basement, which is fun, and we're just going to play some games.
Yeah.
So same game and guest style that we always do. It's
Yeah.
20 questions, 5 points each. Play along with us. Everything has to do with Back to the Future, but this is not necessarily a Back to the Future trivia. So if you haven't seen the movies, first of all, shame on you.
Right.
These are amazing movies.
Yeah.
And second, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fun, which is good because it's been a long time for me.
That's right.
So
All right, should we get going?
let's get going. We're
All
gonna
right.
press start to play, and we're gonna play this game, which bears very little
I
resemblance
mean, that
to Back
map
to
is
the
the
Future.
town. At
That's
least.
true. Yeah.
And that's about it.
Now we're gonna run.
So all these questions are organized into kind of the years that are happening in the movies. So this is going to relate to all three movies.
Okay.
So as you smash into the glass, it's not really even there.
It wasn't even the glass.
Yeah.
It was the planter that was
And
there.
apparently you have to collect the clocks for the time or something.
I guess so.
All right, so let's start with 1985, right? That's the core of
Good
where
year.
everything starts. Yep. The year we were both born.
Yeah.
So hooray for everything. So first, let's talk about the time machine itself, the DeLorean.
Yeah.
It's a real car.
Yes, it
It
is.
was sold for about 2 years in the 80s, 81 to 83, and you can still find about 5,000 of them out on the road.
Okay.
So true or false, the DeLorean was the only car brought to the market by the company that created them.
Ooh, that's a good question. I am gonna say, could they have built another car? I'm gonna say true.
That's right.
Okay.
It was the DeLorean Motor Company from John DeLorean, and it was the DeLorean.
Good for him.
Flopped pretty hard.
That's too bad because it's a cool looking car.
Yeah. People didn't want airplane style flappy doors.
Oh, that's not a collecting thing. That's something that you can walk into.
I don't even know what that was. Some
I think you
scratches
just
on the
go
ground.
until you run out of time,
Maybe. And he did.
and I did.
What's going to happen next?
I don't know. Oh wait, what?
You start over.
I start over.
Okay. Wait, so there's a little
Oh, I can
time-
jump.
There's clocks on the bottom. Oh, you're getting more. Never mind. I was thinking maybe they go down.
No.
Okay. Well, we'll see what goes happen. And we are ready to play Back to the Future 2 and 3 if we need to escape this 1985 world here. Anyway, number 2.
Yeah.
Doc Brown stole plutonium from a group of Libyan nationalists to power his DeLorean time machine.
Yep.
Right? Plutonium is also the element that Homer Simpson accidentally knocks into his shirt back in the opening credits of The Simpsons. A little, like, plutonium
Yeah.
or rod. Who's the artist that created The Simpsons?
Oh, Matt Groening.
Matt Groening, that's right.
Yeah.
Jet 10. Nice.
I'm gonna run out of time. How do you
How do
finish
you
this?
anything? Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
All right, number 3. Speaking of opening credits,
Yeah.
Huey Lewis and the News performed the song that plays in the opening credits of Back to the Future. That's the power of love. That's the power of love.
Yeah.
Right. In what movie does Huey Lewis and the News show up when the main character expresses his opinion on another popular song by the band called "Hip to Be Square"?
Ooh.
What movie is that?
Oh man, I have no idea. Did I make it? I made it.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah, with a bonus.
4 seconds to spare. Hip to be square. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a way out there. Yes, I think. which is Empire Records.
No, it's American Psycho.
Oh,
That's when Christian Bale's character is talking about Huey Lewis in the news and how they're underrated, and then he chops the guy in his apartment.
Oh, okay.
You ever seen that?
No, I have not. I haven't.
There's a really good parody with Weird Al
Yeah.
and Huey Lewis, where Weird Al is basically playing the role of the guy about to get chopped up by Huey Lewis.
Good for
So
him.
it's good. American Psycho is kind of interesting. It's a
Yeah.
cerebral.
Very old for Christian Bale.
It's like Wolf of Wall Street cerebral Inception.
Oh, okay.
So
I like those things.
Businessy, not sure who's real. All that kind of stuff.
Nice. Huh.
So we got 10 points
Ah,
as we are apparently in level 2.
yeah. Getting hit by
Looks
bees.
slightly different.
It's narrower.
It's Paperboy but with clocks.
It is Paperboy with clocks.
And bees.
This is better than Paperboy because if for no other reason, then you're moving cardinally, and it's not like on that weird angle like Paperboy is. I'm gonna lose again. Nope. Did I make it? We made it. We made it. We made it. No, we didn't. Yes, we did
Maybe?
make it. Okay. 4 again.
Who says you need to have definitive ends and beginnings in your games?
All right, we're just gonna do this until we get to this next building, whatever that is.
All right, number 4. Marty and Doc test out the DeLorean time machine in the parking lot of the Twin Pines Mall. Malls were a pretty big deal back in the 80s and 90s. Remember those?
I do remember malls. Yes,
But today, not so much.
not so much.
So as of 2021, the estimates, approximately how many enclosed or the traditional style, not strip malls,
Yeah.
real malls, how many are left in the U.S. right now that are open? Is it 1,000, 5,000, or 10,000?
Well, I remember there being one. There's still one in my hometown. So that's one.
Is it a good one?
That's all right.
Does it have an arcade?
It used to.
Oh.
It might still. Used to have a good arcade. Go there all the time in high school. I'm gonna say 1,000 seems. What were the choices again?
1,000,
5, and
5,000.
10,000.
Yep.
Okay. You know what? I was gonna say 1,000 seems too low, but 5,000 seems too high. So I'm gonna say 1,000.
That's right, 1,000.
Nice.
And it actually, the pandemic crushed about 30% of it.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I
So
can
there
imagine.
was
There had been
a lot more before.
3,000 or whatever.
All right, good work. You got 15
Oh,
points.
these bees. No, not the bees.
All right, number 5 here.
Oh, look, I was almost,
You were almost
there.
there.
It's almost there.
How many lives do you have? Is that it? you're still going.
No, I've got two
Two.
lives left. You don't lose a life for running into stuff. You just lose time, it seems.
Okay. So question 5. In alternate timeline 1985, so that's Back to the Future 2,
Okay.
we've got Biff,
Mm.
shown at the Biff Tannen Museum that he started making his fortune by placing a sports bet on a horse race on his 21st birthday. Of course, we know he had the
Yeah, the
cheater
all
manual.
sports. Yeah,
Yep.
the sports almanac.
That's right. Name the 3 races that make up the Triple Crown horse racing.
I'm
I
laughing.
just love how the there's no glass and then there's glass.
Yeah, it's good.
As if you would know
as
this
if you were a
next-
bird.
Yeah.
They are. I'm laughing for reasons that will become clear later. They are the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness Stakes, and the Belmont Stakes.
That's right. Very good. All 3. And you got the stakes part, which we didn't even have to get
Yeah.
it correct. So, because a lot of times you just call it the Preakness.
Yep.
Very good. 20 points. All right, we're on number 6. Still talking about 1985. So Stanford S. Strickland. Do you know who he is?
I do not.
He is the principal of the high school where Marty McFly goes to school.
Oh, okay.
He's the bald guy who says slackers all the time. And you see him as the sheriff in number 3. You got it. 4 seconds again. We see him as he's the sheriff of the town, or the police officer in the Old West. Forget, not the sheriff, but the deputy.
Deputy, yeah.
And you see him in the alternate 85, like with like a rocket launcher on his porch,
course,
trying
yeah.
to stop everybody. But anyway, we see a few versions of them. But what we're talking about is Strickland Propane,
Okay.
and that's the workplace for the main character in what cartoon TV series?
He sells propane and propane accessories.
That's right, propane
Hank
accessories.
Hill in The King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, very good. 25 points total. 5 out of 6 for that 1985.
Good year.
It's a
Good
good
year.
and good score there. All right, let's go back in time. Gotta go back in time to 1955. The first time. So when Marty's rocking out some Johnny B. Good guitar solos that might be better for the dance attendees' children, as they say.
Yeah.
Maybe your children
Maybe
will like it.
your children will love it.
The fictional Marvin Berry, he's not real.
No.
Marvin Berry calls his cousin, Chuck, who is real,
Yes.
to tell him about that new sound he's been looking for.
Yeah.
So back here in the real world, we know Chuck Berry. We had tons of hit songs, but including Johnny B. Good. But only one song actually made #1 on the Billboard chart. What was it? I don't think anybody will ever guess this.
I could not even begin to tell you.
And I didn't even think this was a real song. I had to look it up like 20 times.
4 ticks. Again.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm consistent.
The speed run allows 5.
Yeah. Oh, we've made it to Lou's Cafe.
All
I
right.
wonder what this is going to be like. I have no idea. Could not even begin to tell you.
Again, I didn't believe this was a real song, but it's My Ding-a-Ling, and the song is literally about a kid discovering that he has a ding-a-ling.
Nice.
And it's like, my ding-a-ling. What is this?
Oh, I'm...
Root beer tapper?
Oh, I mean, basically, I guess. I'm throwing stuff at bullies.
This is 1955 now.
Yes. I think. I think we've been in 1955 the whole time.
Oh.
Oh, a guy made it.
Oh, the bullies got you.
The bullies got me.
Threw you into the wall.
What a sprite there. That's really good.
I'm just amazed we've made it this far. We made it past the first level.
Yeah.
And we're on like the 4th.
They sure threw you out in a hurry. I think that was like a bonus level.
Oh, okay.
There's a school. Is there more running? Oh my god, it's just more running.
It's like 3D World Runner, but it's just this one guy. All right, number 8. In order to get back to the future, haha, that's the name of the movie. They said the name of the movie.
Ding ding. Leo pointing .gif.
The DeLorean needs the power of a lightning bolt, 1.21 gigawatts.
Gigawatts.
That's how many points you have, gigawatts. Yeah. And that's how much a lightning bolt can actually produce. That's a real number.
Oh.
That's not made up just for that. It's
nice.
actually a thing. But only one kind of cloud, you know the different kinds of clouds?
I do know the different kinds of clouds.
Only one of those kinds are capable of producing lightning and storm and all that. What kind of cloud can produce lightning?
Boy. Man, I can name all kinds of different kinds of clouds, but could I tell you which one's which? Definitely not. I am going to say... cumulonimbus.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, very good.
Nice.
That's awesome. Good job. 30 points. Wow.
Get these clocks so I can go back to the future.
Sure. 30 points, we think.
Maybe.
Or Calvin Klein here going
4 ticks.
That's nuts.
Every time.
I mean, if you can't slow down, that's going to be the time every time, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
If it's the same length.
Well, but like you get hit though.
Now
I'm doing this again.
That's true. That's super weird.
Maybe you
There's
need to...
no music for this either, which is funny. They just quiet in the shop, in the soda fountain.
Yeah. There's a jukebox right there. Why isn't it playing some sick beats?
Oh, there's like no depth cue on it either. Back in the wall.
That's worse than I did the last time.
All right, we're at 30 points.
I think it's going to make me do the running again now.
But it's a bonus.
They sure threw you out in a hurry.
Looks like you're stuck here. Yeah, I guess you got to go back.
No.
What? That's it? Oh, man.
All right, I'll try it again for a minute.
All right.
We'll switch when we get to the end of 1955.
Okay. All right, so number 9 here. Before Marty messes it up by pushing his dad out of the way of an important collision with a car, his parents were supposed to meet and fall in love, mostly due to what Doc Brown calls, or what we all call, the Florence Nightingale effect. What is the Florence Nightingale effect? Have you heard of the Florence Nightingale effect?
I haven't, and I gotta say, time travel is my jam, right? I am an absolute sucker for time travel stories. Like, I have read a lot about, like, you know, fictional and like non-fictional ideas of like, could time travel actually exist? I've never heard of this effect by this name, at least.
Well, I'll tell you, it has nothing to do with time travel.
Oh, okay.
So that's your hint. I won't even take points away.
Good.
There's
all right, nothing to do with time travel.
It's a psychological thing.
Oh, it's a psychological thing. Boy, then I don't know.
So, do you want a hint for less points?
Yeah.
So, if you know who Florence Nightingale was,
I do.
It's related to what her profession is.
So she was a nurse.
Even though it actually had nothing to do with Florence Nightingale.
Interesting.
She didn't have this happen.
Is it? Is it that people tend to fall in love with people who care for them?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's the opposite. The caregiver.
The caregiver tends to fall for the patient.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll give you 2 points.
Okay.
So yeah, the idea was Lorraine would fall in love with other McFly.
Yeah.
what?
I don't know.
Marty's
George
McFly.
George McFly.
Because she was taking care of him. Instead, she fell for Calvin Klein or Marty McFly.
Right.
She was in the same spot. So yeah, so I'll give you 2 points on that. 32. And again, that's like Stockholm Syndrome, which we talked about a few episodes ago.
Yeah, that
may or may not be real.
May or may not be real.
Yeah. And Florence Nightingale did not have that happen. They just went with
the most famous nurse anybody can name.
Right.
Yeah.
Started the Red Cross.
Red Cross. Yeah.
Fun facts. All right, number 10. Almost halfway there. We're at 32 points. So when Marty's having dinner at a young Mrs. Lorraine McFly's house in 1955, his future uncle, who's played by the actor who plays the older brother in Wonder Years.
Okay, guys.
Remember that? I don't remember his name, but I remember seeing him. He says, nobody has 2 television sets.
That's wild.
Of course, most people now have 2 or more ways to watch TV, either on TVs or different streaming services and all device. But as of 2021...
Look at that. 13 ticks. Getting better at this.
Maybe it was a shorter level.
I think I just got hit less, to be honest. Because it's the first level again.
Oh.
So, it's the game over.
Pro. So anyway, how many, as of 2021, and remember this would include, COVID improvements, because whatever happened in 2020, how many internet-connected devices does the average home have?
Oh,
and I give you an option here.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, or 25.
The average home in the United States?
Yes.
So the average home probably has, let's say, a little over 3 people in it.
Okay.
That's probably a little bit low. There's going to be, probably each person's going to have 2 at a minimum. Right? A computer and a phone. So that's 6. Plus probably 2 TVs. That nowadays most TVs are connected to the internet. Mm-hmm. And what were the choices here?
It's variations on 5. Multiples of 5 10, from 5 to 25.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
I'm gonna say 23 times. I'm gonna say
nice. Crushing it now.
I'll go right in the middle, 15.
It's 25.
Wow.
So you have to think about there's stuff that isn't just entertainment.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking in my house, we have 3 Echo Dots.
Oh, yeah.
That's 3. If people have watches, if you're, I don't think the average person has it, but like a toaster or any
any internet,
anything connected on your network. The Ring. A lot of people have Ring
doorbells. Yeah. This show is not brought to you by Ring.
Yeah. I can't think of another doorbell, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
We're not here for Amazon, but if you're Amazon affiliate link, no, we don't have that.
We don't have those. Yeah.
Well, we should, but anyway. Revenue. I'm just kidding. So if you think about how many random things, and again, it was like 11 2 years ago.
Wow.
So they said
okay. So a big uptick.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it was a huge double, more than double. And even the average person, probably has 6 or 7 just themselves.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
My son is 5 and he has access to probably 3 or 4.
Right.
And it's not like he has access to the whole internet. It's just
they do stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of game consoles or whatever.
Right. Oh yeah. Totally.
Average house probably has 1 of those, maybe.
Every DVD player. So if you have a TV and a Blu-ray player, that's 2 right there, likely.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's a lot.
So 25.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
Plus, like I said, the non-entertainment things that have functional connectivity.
Yeah. 25. That's wild.
25 is nuts, right? All right. Last question for 1955 before we go back to the future, and then back to even further in the future to 2015. So at that same dinner that we were talking about, the family's watching an episode of The Honeymooners, starred Jackie Gleason.
Yeah. Gleason's
been parodied in pop culture, especially Family Guy and a lot of other shows, for his use of the catchphrase, boom, right in the kisser. Right in the kisser. That right in the kisser part. How many times did Gleason utter that catchphrase in total during the 39 episodes of The Honeymooners show?
This feels like a trick question. So I'm going to say once.
That's it. Once.
Wow.
Yes.
I almost said 0. But
awesome.
He had to have said it once.
Yeah. I tried to trick you with the 39 and giving you the number.
There had to be
once every time.
No. It's like it's like Play It Again, Sam, right? Where that is never actually said. It's not the line in Casablanca.
You're right.
Maybe this game will be better.
All right.
I don't know. I haven't played
Do
it
not
yet.
get your hopes up on that one.
Nice.
You did better than I thought.
Maybe
just on
it'll
the
be
first
different.
one. Maybe.
I'll take different.
Now you saw the LJN logo. That should be the symbol that you're like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah. In the year 2015, your arch enemy Biff.
Biff.
Yeah. Okay. The book to his younger self, Biff Tannen.
Yep.
Space-time continuum's falling apart. Oh no. Fine. Eventually return these objects to their correct location. The almanac will let me destroy them.
Yes.
I also need to find a remote controller. Why do you call it the DeLorean?
Right. DeLorean.
The DeLorean.
The DeLorean. Good start.
Now go for it.
All right. So I'm going to let you bask in the glory that is this game before I get to the questions.
Oh, it's a side scroller.
It's a thing.
Oh man, is this a Metroidvania?
I think technically, but you don't. I don't know. I never got far enough to know what happens in this game. But you all remember Back to the Future 2 when you fought the spiny turtle
Yep.
and the
everybody
toast
remembers
that was walking around.
This is a building to go into.
Sure. I don't even know what it is. And the blobby. Yeah.
Oh, I can jump on stuff.
Sure. I don't even. What is that? A screwdriver? A popsicle? I don't
A
even.
beer bottle.
Yep.
No, no.
Physics
And we're
need-
dead.
But now you're back in. Oh.
That almost dropped me right back in there, didn't it?
And if
Yeah,
you-
it's a beer bottle because that's a piece of pizza.
Oh, okay. And if you want to sign about how weird this game is, you start with 10 lives.
Yeah, that is weird.
So that's a lot.
Oh,
And the bat.
no.
Everybody remembers the bat from Back to the Future
Of
Part
course.
3, right? All right, so 2015. In 2015 in Back to the Future 2, the wonderful Chicago Cubs are shown defeating Miami to win this World Series. In the real world in 2015,
Yeah.
who won the World Series? I'll give you the options of. These are the teams that were in the pennant finals.
Okay.
The Cubs, the Mets, the Royals, or the Blue Jays. 2015, who won the World Series?
I think that was the Royals that year.
It was the Royals.
Yes. The Cubs were in 16.
Yeah, they won the year after, which
Yeah.
we could flub it and say, hey, close enough.
No.
They weren't ever supposed to win anyway.
Yeah.
All right, very good. 42 points
Nice. An auspicious number. No.
for baseball. It's a good number for baseball.
Yes, it is.
Number 13. In the 80s Cafe in 2015.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, this is good. Good physics. Maybe try let it take you further away from that little pillar. There you go.
I try to get up. I'll just go up here. I made that jump earlier.
Trying to get
so I
the
wanna-
pizza? Is it?
I'm just trying to
pizza's
get
so
back.
important? Oh, I see.
Oh.
Oh, the little weird snaky coil. Okay, sure.
Can't go in
Can't
there.
go on pipes.
Well, I could go in one before.
You know what, though? At least we know this is Back to the Future because it has Biff's signs in the background.
Yes.
Oh, man.
This
This
is.
is... this game is bad. And whatever, this bird that changes the music for some reason. And I don't know where you're going when you go in there. Like,
No.
are you in a different part of the city? Is that-
Unclear.
and radioactive? I think you're getting plutonium bits.
Yeah. We're dead.
All right, back in.
But I start to continue. Oh, nice.
You're stuck with this one for 7 more questions, man.
All right. Well,
All
I'll
right,
make
so
do.
in the 80s Cafe, speaking of video games, the 80s Cafe in 2015,
yeah.
Marty shows some kids how a real Western cowboy fights when he obliterates this competition in the Wild Gunman arcade game.
Okay.
True or false? Wild Gunman is a real arcade game.
I'm gonna say false.
Nope, it's real.
Really?
Yep. All right.
All right.
And funny enough, so Wild Gunman, it's I know we said we wouldn't go too much into the trivia of the movies, but in Back to the Future 3, Marty plays a Wild Gunman version with the Colt pistol he's handed. There's like a manual, mechanical one, and it's the Wild Gunman like practice thing, and he basically plays that game in
But
two movies.
But in real.
Yeah.
In the
Lot of-
real.
in the real. This is not the Matrix. So apparently in 2015, this is question 14,
Ugh.
we were supposed to have flying cars. Like
Okay.
that one right there.
Like that one.
There's another popular show that didn't need roads where they were going,
Yeah.
and that's the Jetsons. Remember that?
I do. Of course, I remember the
They
Jetsons.
had flying cars, robot maids, and all sorts of fancy tech that we could only dream of. I mean,
Yep.
we've got Roombas.
Yep.
Grab dog poop and smear it along the floor. not quite Rosie, the robot maid.
No, not quite.
There's a common fan theory that says that a different TV show takes place far below the sky-high buildings and the flying cars of the Jetsons Society. Name the TV show that supposedly coexists independently of the Jetsons.
Gotta be the Flintstones.
It is the Flintstones.
Yeah.
That's
I've heard that.
Love that theory.
That's a fun theory. Oh, okay. So that enemy I can't jump on.
Yeah, I love the idea that in the Jetsons Meet the Flintstones, they're not transported in time; they're transported to the ground.
Right. Yeah,
Which
it's
makes
great.
way more sense.
Ooh.
Hoverboard.
Wait.
Oh no. Oh, you control it. Good.
Oh, okay.
For how long? Oh, right there. For the absolute worst possible moment.
Oh my god. This
Trolling game.
This is good.
Trolling game is troll.
I wonder what a speedrun of this game is like.
Oh,
Watch a Let's
Can you
Play.
even beat this?
No.
Is this game beatable?
Maybe not.
All right, number 15. In 2015, young Marty McFly sees older Marty McFly get caught committing a little corporate espionage against his employer after he's egged on by the character Needles.
Mm-hmm.
Needles is throughout all the movies. He's the guy who's always saying, "Come on, McFly, aren't you chicken?"
Yeah.
And always gets him to do stupid things like drive the car too fast and all that.
Oh my god.
The character,
That
do you know who
hitbox is
plays
brutal.
Needles?
I don't.
Flea. Do you know who Flea is?
Oh yeah, I do know who Flea is.
Flea is you might get this question right. So Flea is a famous bass player for a currently active popular rock band. Name the band.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's
Yeah.
And he's also in Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you
Is he
haven't
really?
seen that, he is in like the first couple episodes.
I think I did. Oh, I got a. Oh, well, there was a key. I wonder if I got it.
Key for what?
I don't know, but it flew by.
Is that the key to the DeLorean that you could already access somehow?
I don't know. It
But you
flew
gotta
off the
find
bottom
it.
of the screen.
You have to find a remote control to get the control of the DeLorean, but you come out of the DeLorean like right now. So
Yeah.
why do you need to get control?
I don't know.
And yes, Flea is from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's in there. He's also a bad guy-ish in Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
52 points. Doing great.
Boom.
Because we have 5 questions left.
Ugh.
Last question for 2015. Speaking of those hoverboards that you saw, you had one.
Very briefly.
They, we don't have them where you can just buy one and fly everywhere. You've got kind of a wheeled hoverboard.
What is this little frog guy?
That is, he was this special character in Back to the Future 2.
Sure. This is very much like this. I'm getting like big like Super Mario Bros. 2 vibes, like where this was a
This
different
was
game.
not Back to the Future.
Yeah.
How can you tell?
That's a good point.
Either one. I don't feel like either of these were made. 1 or 2 and 3 were made to be Back to the Future games.
Yeah.
But so we don't have hoverboards really, but they do exist.
Yeah, these
actual
little
real ones.
things called hoverboards.
Yeah, but no real actual floating hoverboards do exist.
Oh yeah.
too.
Okay.
They were invented by scientists. They're only like in labs, still in development. But they use super expensive, super cool superconductors.
Yeah.
That hover over a trail of what object? What's the trail made of that pushed them into like a hovering state?
It's. I would
There's a
imagine.
key. Oh, the key's gone.
I would imagine it's magnets.
It is magnets.
Yeah.
So in Switzerland, and I was watching a video
God.
of this last night. So they have these long trails. And it's just to like carry heavy things, like almost like a train.
Yeah.
But
Like
it
a maglev,
hovers.
yeah.
Yeah. And it hovers because the magnet's just pushing it
Yeah.
up over the.
I remember building a little maglev car
Yeah.
in my high school tech class.
Sure.
Or, like middle school tech
Yeah.
class. Like a little.
But they have to be
cheap sheet
super
down
cool
there.
because they'll basically burn up.
Oh no! I thought this would go farther.
Semiconductors.
Hup!
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, we're at 57 points.
Oh no, that bubble killed me.
Let's go to 1885 for our last 4 questions.
Oh, boy.
Back to the past, the super past. So Clara Clayton, that's the teacher who Doc Brown saves from falling in the ravine in
Mhm.
part 3.
Yep.
Thereby irreparably changing history, despite the fact that he lectured for hours about never changing history.
Classic.
Whatever. But that Clara
Oh,
Clayton
come
is played by actress Mary Steenburgen.
Yes,
You've seen her before?
I do.
She's been in 2 Will Ferrell movies as the mom.
The mom.
Can you name those 2 movies?
Oh man, I was hoping you would ask me who she's married to because I know that. Which is the great Ted Danson.
Oh yeah.
The mom. I would. Okay, so which Will Ferrell movies would there be a mom in? Step Brothers
That's one.
and. Oh, what's the one where he's in college? Oh man,
What is that face?
I don't know. I just
It's
want
like
the key.
That must be from part 3 because that looks like a very cowboy looking mustache.
What?
Are you gonna answer in the form of a question there?
No,
What
I'm
is-
trying to think. What is it? What's it called? Oh, I destroyed that man by jumping on him. Wish that worked in real life. Oh, what the hell is it called? It's called, It's like the only thing I can think of is Van Wilder, and that's not Will Ferrell. I don't remember.
Do you want a hint to give you? I'll give you 2 for the Step Brothers. I can give you a hint to get you that 1 more point.
Yeah, sure.
There was news today of an actor passing away from that movie today.
Oh, I have not been on the internet today, so that's not a helpful hint to me today.
And it's not Will Ferrell. Sorry,
I can shoot things.
What? We really needed a manual with this game.
Really?
Imagine what the manual tells you.
I mean, I could have tried to hit the other button.
There's only 2.
There are only 2.
No guess.
No.
It's Elf.
Oh.
He's the mom and Elf. James Caan died today.
Oh, James Caan.
Sorry
died. Rip James Caan.
Sorry to tell you right now, but it is July 7th. We're recording this now.
Oh, God.
Also got James Caan.
Yeah.
And, Elf.
Rip. Who was the mom and Elf? I don't know.
That was Mary.
Oh, it was Mary Steenburgen. Oh,
that's the question I asked.
That's the question.
All right.
I thought it was the what's the name of the movie where he's like, we're going streaking?
Old School.
Old School.
There are no bombs in that one.
No. Okay. That's probably good.
All right. You're at 59 points.
I wonder if it does hit them. It does kill them.
So number 18. Back to the Future 3 had a title song. We talked earlier about Huey Lewis in the news and Power Love. Well, Back to the Future 3 also has a title song.
Okay.
And it's called Double Back. And an old-timey Western version of the song was played by a band on stage, the Town Dance.
Okay.
I don't remember there was a dance. And
yeah.
They're playing violins and stuff. Well, the band on stage, the dance, was actually the real band who played the song.
Oh, nice.
Name the band who performed Double Back in 1885 and in the real world.
I could not even possibly begin to guess this one.
I can give you a hint for 2 points
please,
if you need it.
Please, God.
Giant Beards.
Oh, ZZ Top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might have been too good of a hint. But
well, I never would have gotten it otherwise. So.
Yeah, they're playing like fiddles and stuff.
Good for them.
Like as a cameo, and then they play like the real song in the end credits.
Nice.
Good music in these movies too. Like, like incidentally good.
Oh,
music.
sure, yeah. I want to get this key.
We got 2 questions left. You're at
the key. I got the key.
Yeah, the key.
I collected the key.
What?
I have no idea.
And it died.
But I finally got it. It had fallen off the screen 3 times.
This is like the Goonies. Like name other games that have nothing to do with their movies.
Like
Goonies is definitely in there.
Yeah, there's a whole genre of these, particularly for the regular Nintendo.
Yeah. Like remember the fish with the bubbles in Back to the Future Part 2?
Yeah, of course.
That's who you had to steal the almanac away from.
I don't even know how to get out of this area.
What is that door? Is that not a door?
No, it's not.
I'm just going back and forth now. There's like the happy bird that appears and changes the music. It's like a secret or something. All right, number 19. Got 2 left. Doing great. Not so much of this game, but
no.
I don't think it's possible to do great in this game.
No, I don't think so either.
I feel like the fact you haven't thrown the controller or quit Game and Guess is a sign that you're doing great.
Oh
no.
No, jump out on that side.
The cowboy mask has defeated you.
Ah, yes, the well-known cowboy mask.
Is that needles?
I don't know. How do I get out of this level?
All right, number 19. Why is that following you?
I don't know.
As Marty gets closer to taking on the big bad Buford Tannen, remember Buford Tannen?
Sure.
He sees a local gravestone shop with a headstone showing his name.
Yeah.
Right, that's his future looking. How's it doing?
Mm.
What rocky material are most headstones made from today?
Ooh. I'm gonna guess granite.
Yeah, granite.
Nice.
Very good. 66 points. All right, number 20.
What? How did I get back here?
I don't know.
They all look the same.
I don't know where
to me.
here is.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair point. But I thought that I wasn't.
Is this
on
RoboCop?
this, I thought I wasn't on the screen anymore.
All right, number 20. Your chance for hit a big 70 here. You get 70, 71 if you get this right. Marty McFly takes on the moniker Clint Eastwood during his stay in 1885 Wild West. Right? Clint Eastwood's known for all the mini Western movies that he was in.
Yeah.
And of course, he most recently became more focused on writing, directing, and kind of behind the scenes.
Yeah, and being a general.
And sure, the chair thing and all that. Yeah, sure. We ain't talking about that today. That's not part of the question.
All right.
But he's well known for uttering the phrase, "You got to ask yourself one question: do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Punk.
What movie is that from? What? Frozen dinosaurs or something?
Oh, what is that from?
Leave me lizards. Hey,
I got another key.
Hey, it gave you a life.
So this is funny because I'm gonna tell a story which has nothing to do, which is only tangentially related to this. Real quick, this is me stalling. I remember my dad went going to visit my dad, and he would play the local radio morning show, guys and make jokes all the time.
Sure.
And I remember very clearly they did a bit where Clint Eastwood was in the bridges of Madison County or something like that. And it was you gotta ask yourself. It was just when I went into the outhouse, there were 6 sheets of toilet paper. You gotta ask yourself, do you use all 6 or only 5? Do you feel lucky? Punk. But
what movie is it?
I am drawing a complete blank. Oh, could I even name another movie that he's in?
There's a cloud that's floating around there.
I don't even know if this is a Clint Eastwood movie, but I'm going to mention it because it is mentioned in a question that I've written for an upcoming episode, which is Unforgiven. No, okay.
Shoot, I don't even know what that was about. I want to do research for the next episode. Just kidding. Dirty Harry.
Oh, Dirty Harry, of course.
And it has not, tricked you with the Western focus.
Yeah.
We'll try to,
but it's not a Western.
66 points.
I'll take it.
All right, let's wrap this thing up. Here's how you did. Hopefully you guys did as good or better than Tyler here. That was actually pretty good. I think 66 for some of these questions were pretty solid.
I'll take it. I'm happy with that.
So here's the score here. If you got less than 40 points or 40, if you got 40 gigawatts or less, you're stuck in the past. You didn't have enough to get Back to the Future. 40 through 70, you should probably get a second television set.
Yeah, so you can watch these movies.
Yeah. 71 through 90, you're hovering high over the competition, but stay away from water without a power supply. And if you don't know that reference, you need to go watch Back to the Future 2 again.
Okay.
You don't have power. Somebody knows what I'm saying. 91 and above, you're living large with a fortune as big as alternate reality 85 Biff.
Nice.
If you got 100, I assume you went to the future, stole my script, and then came back to win this game.
Damn it, Biff.
And if you got 88, well, somehow you must be for some other timeline because these were multiples of 5. So, and I didn't give you hints, so that was for Tyler.
I got 6. I got 66 points.
Right.
You could have. But I could have.
That's right. You could have.
I could have.
But anybody else out there, then you're on a different timeline.
All right. So once again, these games, I get to play all of the really crappy games. And Jaws gets to play some good games.
Yeah.
In the next episode, Jaws is going to be playing an old arcade favorite of mine, Sunset Riders. Sunset Riders. So
it's a nice bridge from Back to the Future Part 3.
Yeah, exactly. We're in a bit of a Western mood. So let us know how you did in this episode in the comments, and then make sure you follow and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications when new episodes come out.
You gonna stay around for a few more?
Yeah, we're gonna stick around for a couple more.
Right,
yeah. And follow us on Twitter at Game and Guess, and if you've got suggestions, this game was a viewer suggestion. So if you've got suggestions about games that you want either Jaws or I to play, you can send them into us at gameandguess@gmail.com, or let us know on Twitter at Game and Guess.
All right, well, until next time, keep gaming and guessing, and whatever our catchphrase is.
Something like that.
Go Back to the Future.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.